And here we are for the last 9 holes of this DGPT Europe stretch. It was amazing, phenomenal 2024 Baltic Disc Golf Championship here, presented by Innova Discs. This is gonna be a great finale. We have 5 strokes between Iida and Tinja, the 2 Finnish players. My name is Maxime and with me...
Andrew Gum.
Yes, sir.
I know my name. I'm happy to be here.
And I'm happy also. Happy to have you guys.
Yeah, we're so happy to have you along for this. It's an incredible course, Mäetaguse. A lot of great courses in Estonia, but yeah, they put in a ton of work here and ran a really great event too. You know?
Yeah, we'll say, and it's not a criticism, but the only thing we miss on this tournament is a bit more spectators, but the course is stunning, the organization is amazing. We have 2 courses around, we have an amazing accommodation. Everything is nicely set up to receive players and spectators and everybody around. We are going to start on hole 10, back 9 here, 88 meters. You can see the famous triple Mendo door with Mr. and Mrs. Bear, the queen and the king of this course. What to do here is just a straight shot to hit this triple Mendo again. There was a lot of wind on this course, especially as the day was going forward, so let's see how the ladies are handling the situation. Checking some Instagram stories on the phones. Oh, I can't say that.
Iida putting a really good move on this, yeah. And as you said, whoa, look at that.
Maxence just avoiding the disc.
Catch cam, straddle jump. And as you said, the wind picking up, you can see it with the flags.
Uh-oh.
Iida put a really good move on that. Tinja,
she's losing track of the wind, unfortunately. 5 strokes. Iida made the door. She didn't.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Tinja.
Oh my god, worst reaction.
Yeah, hits that wall.
That's gonna be a tight angle to reach the basket. Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be wider from there. Oh, and she's opting for the forehand.
Tricky
Very
forehand.
aggressive. And she's gonna be Selko's edge to save a bogey.
Yeah, not what you're hoping for. It's only 88 meters, but like you said, when the wind's picking up, it's pretty tough to throw it straight. Tinja from the drop zone tries to get it up.
And not as much wind as we had yesterday, but as you can see, the disc reacted pretty strongly on that putt from Tinja, just dropping down, not able to glide.
Yeah, Iida's comebacker after going long on the drive. It's a little bit wide right, kind of sailed a little bit on her, but only about 5 or 6 meters. Kristi misses that. So yeah, it's gonna be a double bogey, unfortunately, for her.
And you can see the flag moving. Crazy wind right now. Oh.
Tough one.
There is only the wind that can make you miss your line like that. It enters into your mind. Even when you prepare, moving your disc like it, the wind is just...
It can be pretty unpredictable, quite swirly out here in these hills. And yeah, there's the headwind, there's the in-your headwind. You gotta try to find a balance.
Everything. And just like that, we thought Iida would take a stroke, but if Tinja is making this one, it's gonna stay even for our 2 leaders.
Yeah, just 4 strokes between them. Both really thirsty for this big win, kind of a diminished field with a lot of other stuff going on, Worlds next week, some national championships and whatnot.
Yeah, a lot of players are not there here in Estonia.
So it's, yeah.
Lots of Norwegian, Danish, Swedish players are not attending with the national championship. And we are moving on to hole 11. What do you think about this one?
I like this one. This is kind of a rare, pretty deep woods hole on this course. It fits in nicely though. This is a new hole. They've cut this line through. you got to crest this hill right here where we're seeing the drone. You can't quite see the elevation, but well, I guess you can kind of tell here that it drops off quite a lot. Out to tee, it's a little bit uphill. You got to crest the hill on this right side, most likely. That's where the biggest gap is. And then it finishes down into this little bowl type of a depressed green area. Yeah, blind shot, you know, so kind of you need to practice this one and get a good touch on it, but I like it. What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's the hole I like the less on this course. I think there is a bit too much trees, you know, in the way, so you can throw the perfect shot. But as we are
the perfect shot right there. Iida
she's taking the exact line you need to take.
She just laced that. And like you said, there's a ton of trees. This is like a deep woods hole on a relatively, well, an otherwise very open course.
Sometimes I feel like, you know, the luck factor is just a bit too much there, and that's why I'm saying that.
Yeah, they could take out a few trees for sure, but Iida just freaking nailed that.
Yeah, it was a great shot for sure.
That's a big time bonus birdie, you know. You don't really, I'm not sure if we've seen any birdies yet on this one.
And it's the first time, but Kristi is not third anymore. Somebody.
Kyrie is shredding it out there.
Oh, Kyrie, but we will have that scoreboard check we need after 12 holes. And this is raining again, and this is very wide from Tinja. Huge mistake. There is a potential 2-stroke swing again coming to make the gap to 7 strokes.
Yeah, and actually Maria Sosa birdied this one today. Getting another shout out for getting a great birdie. Tinja comes up just short there.
Oh, not easy for our lead card on this hole. The conditions are getting worse. I'm sorry. Need to use the English the right way.
Yeah, and Kristi actually birdied this one round 1 as well. So there's been 2 total birdies. We'll see if Iida can get third one for the weekend. She's right there, 4 meters. Oh, another band hit.
Man, it's been twice.
She's had a few putts that are just a little bit off, but she's throwing so well that she's still able to distance herself from the field. I mean, she just laced that line, 105 meters through the woods. Unfortunately, can't capitalize and get that birdie, but she's still in firm control of this event right now. This would be a huge win for her in the Open Division. Disc Golf Pro Tour. There's also a women's throw pink disc golf championship spot on the line. So lots to play for here. Iida also still maintained her amateur status, so she has not accepted any professional cash yet, although she's able to compete with these ladies in the Open Division. Very impressive.
Yeah, and 6 strokes lead now. Hole 12 coming. So on the left of the frame you can see the tee pad for the FPO. It's a 92 meters sky hyzer shot, I'd say. It's going slightly uphill, so it plays more like a 105 meter shot. You're just trying to rip this one, stable disc, and just try to just pass that apple tree you see now just before the green. I'd say the major mistake you could do here would be to early release and to just finish into those woods left side, or just go too straight, but it will never happen.
It's a big hyzer, you know, pretty steep. You gotta really commit to it. You wanna get all the way to the basket. There you see it, that looks good. And you can see the rain coming down hard. That overshoots the basket. She's got a ton of power.
Man, that's the first time we see it.
Oh yeah.
Throughout the weekend. So good. The wind is also pushing crazy right now. That's why.
Oh, that seems to be helping. Yeah.
Yeah, that's helping, definitely.
Yeah, kind of a tailwind right to left, helping carry it further.
Yeah, look at that. Nobody was able to do that on the first 2 rounds.
But still, yeah, Iida went long. That was sweet. You know, she played the wind well. She threw the disc hard. Tinja looking for a highlight, but not quite enough power or height on that one. Pin high for Kristi.
Oh,
Drills
great
it.
highlight, great birdie.
Yeah.
Second of the round.
Great way to bounce back after a couple doubles there.
Exactly, and we'll see the impact of this birdie just after this hole. Oh, careful.
Putting struggles continue a little bit for Iida here.
And the line is not that bad. On this one it is.
3-putt.
She's gonna lose a stroke on Tinja now. It's gonna be back to 5 strokes. And you can see she's frustrated after this one.
Trying to get her disc dry. It's so wet. Able to get it in there for the bogey, but yeah, looking pretty disgruntled. You can just see how soggy everything is. Tinja gets it in for the par. Taking a stroke. Moving back within 5 momentarily here. Still in, some time to make some moves.
And Iida Kaireteku 2 strokes ahead through 13, just 1 hole ahead of the lead card. And we are moving to hole 13, par 3, 100 meters, island hole. As you can see, the main option would be a straight shot with a mid-range or a fairway driver. Control the turn, control the fade. If you miss your line by an inch, you will hit some trees and you will be in danger to have a bad kick out of bounds. Let's wait for the ladies to show us the line. Control also the power, there is OB behind. Whenever you will miss this island and go out of bounds, you will go through a drop zone around 23 meters from the pin, downhill putt coming.
Ooh,
yeah, turning too
right.
much.
These rarely come back.
Whoa, almost went through everything.
A lot of trees on the right side. That's also drifting over that direction.
Yeah, same kind of problem here for Tinja.
Iida doing everything she can to keep that disc dry and to keep a firm grip. Again, nice smooth delivery.
Oh, it needs to turn. Keep your line.
Oh, also OB.
Yeah.
Everyone heading to the drop zone here.
Yeah, not easy. Basically, without wind and rain, it's not easy to go straight at the basket when the conditions are hard, like today. Yeah, hard to describe. It was a tough weekend. Round 2 and 3 were not the best to enjoy for the players.
Yeah, some serious weather conditions. The good thing about the wind was it blew the flies away, I guess.
Yeah, if you want to see the positive side of it.
Because those practice rounds, yeah, there was some serious buzzing going on.
You're right. I don't even know what I would choose right now. I think I'd choose the flies. The wind from yesterday was so freaking hard to handle.
Yeah. I can't believe how hot some of the scores were coming in, even in those conditions.
Yeah, that -9 from Brolin was crazy, but we are talking about FPO player right now.
Yeah.
And Iida is still in the lead, 5 strokes. We are approaching the end of this tournament, 5 holes to come. She has a comfortable lead right now. If she can avoid major mistakes, she will probably take this one down. But we can't talk too much and too fast as some commentator professionals.
Well, yeah, she's got 3 of the last 4 bogeys, so she's kind of, leaving the window open a little bit. But Tinja's the only one really within striking distance, and she's failing to get the job done. Hole 14 is a par 4 for the FPO, 132 meters, downhill off the tee, pretty open. Beautiful rock green here, OB everywhere.
Yeah, one of the easiest hole for the FPO, very fair hole. With that par 4, very short downhill. I think even the ladies would be able to go for a 2 on this hole if they want to rip, but the option if you want to stay safe is to go wide right, stable disc, no turn, as Kristi is showing you guys right now. And she will have maybe 25 meters left to take an easy birdie.
Yeah, we haven't seen any eagles yet from the field, but definitely a possibility. It is the easiest hole on the course, though. It has been every round.
It's funny how that, you know, par 4 makes all those players on the FPO field just going safe, as they would be able. If it was a par 3, I guarantee you they would attack that basket. It's just a number, and it affects the brain so much. But again, on a scorecard, it's always good to have a birdie, so I guess playing safe is not that bad.
Solid approach there, bullseye, or just outside. Couldn't tell exactly what kind of reaction she got off the rock.
Just outside the bullseye. You know, even being just outside of this inside ring can be scary. It's elevated, we don't really realize it, but the basket is, you know, normally leveled, but it's on a rock.
Yeah, and it's a taller pole than a normal basket. You can see from the
exactly.
It's like
so
an extra.
It makes it scary. As you can see, Kristi stays really low, and she's gonna take a par, unfortunately.
Yeah, par, you feel like you're losing strokes on the field here.
Yeah. I will.
Almost a must get if there is anything like that on this course.
And a good birdie for Tinja. +6 on the round.
Only, 4 strokes, but Ida's going to get one back here with an easy bird. We'll stay at 5 with...
Don't think too much. Put this in the middle, exactly what she needs. And still 5 strokes now. 4 holes to come.
Big score separators too.
Yeah, hole 15, hole 16, maybe a bit less for the FPO field here. The FPO tee-pad is on the left, and apologies from the entire team. We forgot to do this drone shot.
Well, you can still see the tee-pad there on the left.
Exactly.
As it comes up, and
you have 2 options, you know, going hyzer or low line of the tee. You have that hazard starting here where you see the rocks until those panels, Mäetaguse VALD. And then it's kind of an island with a very risky slope from left to right. And usually you will arrive as a righty hyzer on that green. If you are too late, there is a lot of risks to roll away. And here you can see the 2 options you have. Low line for Tinja. I don't know if anybody will go outside. Yeah, Iida is going straight also. But there is also that sky hyzer option on the right side that you can take, and this is an early kick
stay
for
safe.
Iida.
Yeah, that's dangerous if you go OB early on this one. There's still so much, to play up towards the basket with the hazard and the scary green, so you don't want to make an early mistake on this tee shot, but Kristi and Iida do just that. Neither punished with an OB, but not in good position, that's for sure. Decent second shot out there. Really good, actually. Right there in front of the hazard. Oh, look how close Iida was to that OB. That would have made things more interesting after Tinja hit the gap clean. So up there with her second. She's going to try to carry the hazard. Tinja with an opportunity here. She's going to make a run at the green.
This looks beautifully short. Okay, it looked really nice.
Did she get out of the hazard? She might have just snuck through that little gate in the middle. That could be a big opportunity for her. He just wide approach. Fights up the green nicely though. Stays in C1.
Very nice approach from Iida. Not too much ground play. Good pace on that disc. And this is the other way. Forehand. And it looks like the wind came down right now, which is pretty nice on this hole 15. It was very scary this afternoon.
Even with the shortened tee pad for FPO, it's still 5.22 average, so second hardest on the course. There we see.
Yeah, Tinja laying up, not taking any risk with that crazy slope.
Oh, Kristi downhill putt hits the nubs. Doesn't roll away, but here she is coming back up the hill now. Gets it done. Bogey, unfortunately, but +9 for the round. She's kind of slipping off the podium here. She's got to be careful with her compatriot Kaide Teku out there doing work, eyeing up a podium spot and closing the gap on Tinja as well, actually, coming down the stretch here. Shooting the hot round so far. If she can finish strong, we'll have a battle here for those podium spots.
Yeah, very interesting to see Kaide coming back at Tinja. 1 stroke, so there is a real battle for second. We can't say the winning battle is over, but it's getting closer and closer for Iida. 5 strokes with 3 holes to go. Hole 16, par 4, 169 meters. You're trying to reach that brown area just below the frame right now. Careful with the trees on the right side, control the turn, also the OB line on the left, so trying to control the height and the fade. And then after that you will go uphill on those woods. Not too many gardens on your way if you hit your line. Just, yeah, try to hit the fairway here. Low line, good turn.
Yeah,
this is good.
Yeah, throwing over this valley, so basically just want to avoid that mistake of fading out on the left or overturning it into the trees on the right. Something straight.
Oh, look at that.
That's really good. If you can get up on the path, you've done something, some really good work.
I thought it would hold the turn a bit more. It's still very nice. Would have been even more perfect with no fade. And this is going to unfortunately fade on that right side. You're kind of jailed in this area, so it's gonna be hard for Kristi to go forward on that second shot.
Another forehand, fights through some of the trees, but still off
down
the fairway.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, good shot here from Kristi.
Oh, Iida, hard kick right.
And excuse me, it was Tinja, my bad.
Good recovery though, look at that. Almost hitting the basket and it stays close. Good scramble there. After the rough kick, she'll still be able to save the par. Kristi, another forehand. Drops it on a dime up there on the green. Really good approach. Here's Tinja, C2, front cage. Just a little bit shy. That would have gone a long way closing that gap, but as it stands, she's 5 strokes back. Just 2 to play, but 2 very scary holes. So can't really count it out yet. This would be a huge win for any of these players. Like we mentioned, everyone's searching that first Disc Golf Pro Tour title.
And now we have 5 strokes, my bad.
Great positive energy on the card though. I mean, Tinja is one of the nicest, most positive people that you'll ever meet. And yeah, everyone's just grooving. Even though it's competitive, they're still having a lot of fun.
Well, the only thing we need to talk about now is that Iida finished very bad on hole 17 and 18 on round 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So 5 strokes is very nice, but she needs to be careful on those 2 holes. Hole 17 is really tricky with the headwind coming. There is OB on the right side, on the left side, surrounding the entire fairway. You have the option to go forehand or turn over on the left side gap or go straight at the basket. So now she needs to control the nerves, hit that gap, and not giving the opportunity to Tinja or anybody to get back at her.
Oh, that's nice. Gets through the gap.
As Tinja is going out and staying in bounds. So she's putting some pressure on the young lady.
That was a big moment there for Tinja. And as you said, yeah, Iida has definitely struggled to figure out these final 2 holes. Taking some big numbers, and that hits the light pole straight off the front of the tee pad. Stays in bounds, but doesn't gain almost any distance, and it's not really a shot you practice from over there.
Man, that's gonna be scary. Oh, and I thought it was perfect from Kristi, but it's out of bounds on that right side. And now Iida needs to put this in bounds.
Going aggressive with a big turnover.
Oh.
But it's drifting into the OB there.
Okay, OB, but she went over that fairway and just go forward. So now it's going to be a 4th shot. So a possibility of 2 strokes.
It's getting interesting.
Yeah, 3 strokes, and again, hole 18, she needs to control the nerves. She just needs to throw as she can. It's very important to let it go, and very also easy for us to say. You know, very hard to handle when you are living it live. Flight mode, please.
Sorry, very sorry. Okay. Good putt there.
Okay, so we have a par and a double bogey coming, even a tester for Iida from 4-5. She missed some. Careful, downhill, not always very comfortable, and this is going inside the chains, no worries.
Yeah.
So now 3 strokes between Iida and Tinja. And we are not talking about Kade, but she's tight now. Plus 12 with Tinja also.
Yeah.
Careful.
Yeah. So still a possibility for a 3-way playoff potentially if something goes a little bit haywire here for Iida.
Let's see on this hole 18 par 4, 188 meters. So for the ladies, they will go on that right side where they just need to go downhill, go on that ground attack with a low height shot. Stay safe, please, for Iida. She deserves the win. You know, everybody deserves to win, but you know, she's young. She's ripping the disc. She has great potential. So she just needs to stay safe. She will also be able to adapt to Tinja because, yeah, she will play before her.
Yeah, making the way up the staircase to a really brilliant finishing hole, in my opinion. So many things can happen here. Such a fun tee shot, downhill. You can see the basket all the way. You can see a lot of the course, the clubhouse, and Tinja.
Oh, and this is a great looking drive.
Yeah, doing everything she needs to do.
Man, she's deep and far. She will have a straight shot to the basket, which is perfect when you go down there.
That's perfect placement if you're looking for the bird.
And this is in danger, probably OB.
Yep.
If you're going out of bounds, you will go to the drop zone on that right side. Not easy to reach the green from there. And now, pressure on Iida.
Yeah, and you can see the intention there. This is clearly one of the most important tee shots of her life so far.
And this is safe. So now she just needs to go forward on that fairway. It's a bit tight on that turn that you can see, but usually you just go sky hyzer wide on the right side and just trust your line.
Yeah, I think she played it pretty smart. There's a little bit of wind. She's built herself a comfortable lead. You know, she's earned herself the option to play it safe. Just keep it in bounds, and now here she needs to just do that again. Almost guarantee her victory if she can just keep it clean. But
you know what?
Overturned.
But she's gonna be OB right.
Oh,
and going forward, no worries. I think
even from there,
she's okay. You know, she's gonna be able to take a bogey while parking that putt, and Tinja is probably going to take a birdie or a par. Normally, nothing can happen to Iida right now.
Yeah, that's true.
To me, she just needs to get smart on that next shot. Just park it under the basket. She's like 12 meters away. She doesn't need to take any risks. And this is what she does. Very smart and wise from Iida. going for her first European win after European Championship last year. But this is huge.
This is, in the open division, age 14. Not a lot of people can say they're taking down a Disc Golf Pro Tour title at age 14. Can you think of any others?
Very hard to think about that right now, but I'd say she's in a great place right now.
Yeah, I mean, incredibly bright future, but the present is now, and she is about ready to tap in for a huge win here at the Baltic Championships.
That's perfect. That's a perfect way to end your season out. And a good tournament from Tinja also. She can be proud. She fought all along the way. She believed in it. And she's going to be tied second with Kairi Teku.
Yeah, great battle. There you see it.
Baltic Disc Golf Championship, sponsored by Innova Champion Discs. FPO Champion 2024, Iida Lehtomäki!
And congrats to the champ. 14 years old, you were mentioning it, very important. She won European Championship in junior last season, beating Iida from Norway.
Yeah,
and now
13 then.
DGPT Europe title in FPO Open Division, which is amazing. Plus 10 overall. Very nice control, very nice weekend for her, definitely.
Yeah, historical moment there for the young, super talented Finn. And she's earned a spot at the Throw Pink U.S. Women's Championship there in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Pretty interested to see if she will do the move and go there, because it's a far land, let's say, and it costs money.
That's a great opportunity though, to showcase your
go.
talent in front of a really big crowd. So hopefully she's able to get the
get the plane and go there, man.
The
just
funding
that
and everything, yeah.
And we'll say thank you guys for watching, for supporting. Thank you for everything this season, and we'll see you on the MPO coverage or next season.
Yeah, it's been so much fun to be along for all these great events, and we really appreciate all the support that you're doing to help make this happen. Thank you, Max, for having me again. It's been so much fun.